Hello, Discovery Middle School. We're back. I'm Lucy.
And I'm Mary.
Have you wondered how the Chiefs are doing?
Who are the Chiefs?
They're part of the National Football League.
Okay, let's learn a little bit more about the NFL.
NFL preview by Levi. Team expected to make it to the Super Bowl in the AFC, the New England Patriots. Tom Brady was suspended 4 games in his act under the Deflategate. His star tight end Rob Gronkowski caught 15 touchdowns, 82 receptions, and 1,124 yards catching. Team expected to have a great season, the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos lost star tight end Julius Thomas and drafted Shane Ray from Missouri. Team to watch out for in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs signed Jeremy Maclin from Philadelphia. And re-signed Justin Houston to a 6-year, $101 million contract. Team expected to be most improved, the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders signed Aldon Smith from the 49ers. And drafted with the 4th pick Amari Cooper for Alabama. And signed Michael Crabtree for the 49ers to win its conference, Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles got Nelson Aguilar from USC and got Sam Bradford from the Rams and DeMarco Murray from the Cowboys. Team expected not to make the playoffs, the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks re-signed star quarterback Russell Wilson to a 4-year, $87.6 million contract and got Jimmy Graham from the Saints. Team expected not to do well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers drafted the 1st pick Jameis Winston from Florida State, who is expected to boost up their quarterback spot. Goodbye, DMS. This is Levi signing off.
Hey Tyler, have you heard about the student ambassadors?
Nope.
Let's go find out about the student ambassadors.
Yes.
Who are the student ambassadors?
Myself, Jeffrey Taylor, Abby Watts, and Olivia Nelson are 8th grade ambassadors.
And then for 7th grade, there is Sam Toronto, Logan, and Holly Mast, and then Evelyn. And then for 6th grade, there is Sam Carter, Marissa Sobel, and then Jericho Freegon.
What do the student ambassadors do?
Student ambassadors, they help new students around the school as they come in. They do other good things to help out the school and around the school and just to try to make it a better place.
The student ambassadors help with when it comes to giving students tours and also helping other groups get stuff done.
How long have you been a student ambassador?
I've been a student ambassador since 6th grade.
I have personally been a student ambassador for 2 years in elementary school and then 3 years here in middle school.
How are the student ambassadors chosen?
Teachers nominate certain students that they think would be a good fit for student ambassadors, and they send those names to the counselors, and the counselors narrow it down to 2 boys and 2 girls from each grade.
The student ambassador is chosen during 6th grade, so when you first come into the school, you're chosen as a student ambassador. You come to a meeting, and that's how it's decided. To stay a student ambassador, once again, it's at 6th grade. When you're choosing, then you just keep on going up from there in the grades. But you have to keep a GPA of 3.0, and you just have to stay out of trouble.
Why are there student ambassadors?
Once again, just to help make the school a better place.
There are student ambassadors here to help when it comes to tours, and then also to help when it comes to really important events that are in our school.
Look out for your student ambassadors.
Oh my gosh, have you seen this baker's room?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Let's go check it out. Miss Baker, why is your room so awesome?
We decided to change things up a little bit because now that you guys everybody has their own device, we didn't need the desktop computers in my room anymore, so you didn't have to be locked down to those rows. So we took the desktop computers out, got rid of the rows, and then made it more of a little bit informal kind of cafeteria style with different chairs and tables.
How does your room or like the chairs affect your students?
I think the students have a little bit more ability to move around, kind of get collaboration with other people. I have the ability to move around, so it's much easier for me to get into the room and talk to people so that I'm not climbing over people trying to get to the end of the rows. So I think it's just invited more conversation a little bit and helping each other a little bit more easily.
Do you like this room?
I love it. It's much more relaxed, I think, and it looks really cool. It's easier to move around. I feel like I can get to everybody much faster and easier and more equally, and not just the people on the ends.
Thank you.
Thanks.
If you haven't went to go sell these ergonomic chairs, you should. This is Victoria signing off with Discovery Middle School Broadcasting.
You see these muscles, Mary?
Yeah, was that from lifting weights?
Yes, let's learn a little bit more about the weight room.
Hey Sawyer,
What?
I've always wondered how much I can max.
Max what?
You know, like weights.
Like max bench or max squat?
Max bench.
Oh, well, we do that in PE class.
Oh, that's cool. I think we might be doing that today.
Yeah, probably.
There is a weight room test that the 8th graders do to find out how much the max bench is. First, you put the weight that you think you can do, but you have to get 3 to 5 reps on it. So let's say you want to do 135 pounds. You tell the coach and start your bench. Once you do the 3 to 5 reps, you go to the computer and type in the amount of weight that you lifted and the amount of reps. And then you will find out your max weight. See here, he typed in 55 pounds in 5 reps, and he got 65 for a total. Coach Carpenter says that this is important because most of the 8th grade boys like to find out how strong they are. And especially since throughout the year we lift weights each week, and so we want to see how much we can lift in the beginning to the end. The top maxes in our class was Callum at 152 pounds, Tom at 148 pounds, John at 132 pounds, McCoy at 127 pounds, Ben at 125 pounds, Vince at 113 pounds, Drew at 113 pounds, Jaden at 111 pounds, Jacob at 111, and Corbin at 106. This is Corbin signing off for Discovery Broadcasting.
Why does this keep freezing?
Does your phone ever freeze like Sawyer's did? Well, you're in luck. On September 25th, Apple released a new and improved iPhone. This iPhone is called the iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus. One new thing about it is that it now comes in a new color called rose gold. It also has an updated FaceTime camera. One of the biggest improvements is the new 3D Touch, which allows you to access things faster by applying a certain amount of pressure to apps. Let's talk to some people and hear their thoughts on the new iPhone.
Have you ever heard of the iPhone 6s?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on the iPhone 6s?
I think it's really cool because of all the new features they've added to it, and I think it's going to be awesome.
If you could buy any phone, what would it be?
Probably the iPhone 6s.
Why?
Because it's like the new best thing, and I want the new best thing that there is.
Have you ever heard of the iPhone 6s?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts on it are like, I didn't think there was going to be much of a difference between the iPhone 6 and the 6s. But since I've heard like it senses your touch on the app, so I think that's pretty cool.
Would you buy one?
I would.
If you could buy any phone, what would you buy?
I'd probably buy the 6S because it's the newest phone and there's pretty cool 3D touch.
Have you ever heard of the iPhone 6s?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
I like the new 3D touch technology, and I like the rose gold edition.
Would you buy one?
Yes, I would.
If you could buy any phone, what would you buy?
The iPhone 6s.
This is Delaney signing off for Discovery Middle School Broadcast. Have a great Friday, Discovery.
Do you love history and maybe want to compete to win a whole competition that thousands of kids are involved in? The National History Day is the best thing for you. Let's ask some students for more information. What is National History Day?
National History Day is a project you basically work on the whole year, and you do a whole bunch of research, and then you go and compete.
When does it happen?
I think the competition is in February, and then based on how you place, it could last all the way through the summer.
How does the winner get picked?
There's different judges, and you have like your own judging slot, and then you'll go in, and then they'll have paper and they'll like write stuff down.
What are your topics?
Last year I did Harry S. Truman desegregating the armed forces, and this year I am doing Walt Disney.
Have you ever been before?
Yes, I went last year.
Do you want to go again?
Yeah, I'm gonna compete again this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay. What did you place?
Last year I placed third at state, which was a first alternate to nationals.
Where does it happen?
Districts happens at Harry S. Truman Library, and state happens down in Columbia on the Missouri campus, and then nationals is in Washington, D.C.
What classes do it?
Miss Sparks' class does it, and it's 8th grade, and I don't know if it's 7th grade. And then I know Mr. Langhorse's social studies class aren't doing it this year.
What is the theme this year?
This year it's exploration, exchange, and encounter.
What are your topics?
Last year I did Henry Ford, and then this year I think we're gonna do like the Little Rock Nine, and it's the interrogation of the white and black schools.
This is Mary Barnes reporting to you from Discovery Broadcasting. How do you like facts so far?
I like facts a lot. I think kids don't understand that once you do sign up for it, you like it a lot more than you thought you did.
What have you made in facts so far?
So far, we have made a drawstring bag, and I took mine home. But we also made a pillowcase, and this is mine that I finished yesterday. And I am also working on my apron.
Would you recommend facts for any students?
Yeah, I would recommend facts for everyone because I think it's a lot more fun than you think it would be. And even if you don't like facts, once you learn how to do things and you get pretty good at it, it's really fun.
What are we learning in facts?
Right now we're sewing. Sewing is our first unit, and we are making 3 different projects. The first project is the tote bag, just a simple drawstring that you can put anything in, wear as a backpack. And the second is the pillowcase that we are donating to 2 different organizations. One of those will be Conquer Cancer, the organization that we would give to Children's Mercy to help cancer patients, children mostly, have a pillowcase so that they don't have to use the hospital's stiff pillowcases. And then also Synergy House here in Kansas City. It is a home for abused and runaway children.
Have you ever wondered where all of our awesome teachers eat?
I heard it's called a teacher's lounge.
Yes, let's see what's behind that door.
Many people don't know what is in the teacher's lounge, but you will soon find out.
Have you ever been in the teacher's lounge?
No.
What do you think they have in there?
Probably a bunch of cookies, a bunch of fun things.
Have you been in the teacher's lounge?
No, I have not.
What do you think they have in there?
I think they have a lot of snacks and drinks and stuff to keep the teachers going, like coffee.
Let's go talk to Miss Smith to see what's actually in there.
Students think that the teacher's lounge is always stocked with cookies, food, and fun things like that. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, there are definitely times when that's the case, but usually it's just around October when those things start to happen around conference time. Then we go into Halloween, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, so there are many months when that is true.
Thank you.
That was an inside look at the Teachers Lounge. This is Allison reporting for Discovery Broadcasting.
Have you heard of Donald Trump? He is so amazing. I'm totally voting him for president. What about you?
Are you joking? Ben Carson is my life. I even have him as my home screen.
You're such a loser.
Hey, have you ever heard of Hillary Clinton? Like, feminist for life.
Oh my gosh, his hair is fake.
I agree with that.
It's fake. And Hillary Clinton, feminist. You're a feminist. Feminist.
We're all bound to have experiences like that in this upcoming election season. And we've all heard of Trump. But do you know anything about the other candidates? These are the latest poll numbers for the Republican Party. Trump is still in the lead at 23%, with Dr. Ben Carson a close second at 17%. Carly Fiorina is third with 11%, Rubio has 10%, and Bush has 8%. As for the Democratic Party, I'm sure everyone has heard of Hillary Clinton, who still has a steady lead at 41%, despite her recent drop in the polls. Bernie Sanders is catching up at 25%, and lastly, Biden is at 19%. This is Anna from Discovery Middle School signing off with one last picture of Trump.
Wow, that was a great broadcast.
It sure was.
Have a great week in Discovery.